Hello there. It's a brand new season on TechTV. This season, we are bringing you insightful conversations, detailed discussions in the world of science, technology, and innovation, with a focus on artificial intelligence and renewable energy. Did you know that Africa contributes to 70% of the $1 trillion mobile money markets? Wow, I am excited. Today on this episode, we are discussing Fintech, and we are at Bizo Money. We'll be right back.
Hello guys, welcome to Tech Flash on TechTV. Today we're looking at the upcoming Apple glasses. It's exciting to see Apple's continued focus on AR technology, otherwise known as augmented reality technology, especially with the upcoming Apple glasses. While the Vision Pro is already generating buzz, the Apple glasses seem to offer a more accessible AR experience. Now, the shift towards overlaying virtual elements on the real world rather than VR capabilities is an interesting approach. And also, the idea of leveraging the iPhone for processing power and battery support makes sense, considering the advancements in Apple's chip series. Now, we're all looking forward to the potential Pro and Lite versions of the Apple glasses, which is offering different price points for users to explore this emerging technology. That's all for Tech Flash on TechTV. I am Barry. Keep watching.
Namasa, all is very quiet.
I was saying, to have to do a job.
I mean, can't in a smoking. I will walk off a bucket.
Oh, Massa Pa. Massa, over to worship, Mamma.
Massa, this how because some enjoy it. And the same can't put push.
It's the way I send it, Kai Musia, or Mutative.
No.
And come. Look, as a good mechanic, I always recommend good things for my customers. This is liquid moly, German product engine oil. Engine will be good anymore, and mechanics see that for me say, now running smoothly. Because of that, you know, you would tofu a crab.
Oh, sir.
Yes. And yet, you know, piston rings, it will be the car is happy to run.
Piston rings?
Yes, you heard me right.
Good.
So if you want to change your engine oil, my brother, I always recommend liquid moly. German product, engine oil in your car. Engine oil may be wrong, but if you don't buy the correct one for your car, I'm telling you, please, you are going to spoil your car.
Help me and fix my car for me. Please.
Give me your piece. Have that way. Dinner park, you see, you flatter me. Everybody's running away because of your engine oil.
For bulk purchases and more information, log on to carcareghana.info. Email us on info@woman-ghana.com. Call us on 030-222-5141 or 030-223-0016. Visit the C Woman Ghana showroom across the country.
Liquid moly. I repeat, lubricate before it's too late. I believe that.
You're welcome from the break. That was Barry with all the exciting news in the world of technology. If you want to know all the innovative news, actions, and all the ideas streaming from the world of technology in Ghana and across the globe, you should stick to TechTV. On today's episode, we are interviewing one of the entrepreneurs doing great in the financial technology ecosystem in Ghana, Fintech like we all say it. Here is Mubarak Sumaila. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Zoo. Hello, everyone. It's really great to be here today.
It's good to have an interview with you.
Same.
Before we delve into the whole business about what you do and what the fintech world is What is fintech? What's basically fintech?
Yeah, so fintech is basically financial technology. It is any kind of technology that basically facilitates, amplifies, transactions for the financial industry. It's built on top of banking, right? So banking forms the foundation of it. We've had a lot of fintech companies being started over the past 20 years that are doing amazing things in digital lending, digital savings, investments, pensions, payments. I think there was a time when it was really hard to sort of like send money between Ghana and Togo, and now it's super easy because of these sort of like fintech apps. Fintech has been growing substantially, and it's mainly happening in Africa because of mobile money. It started sometime in somewhere in Kenya with this service called M-Pesa, which is owned by a company called Vodacom. It was mainly started to help people send money between themselves. It's sort of like a P2P money transfer system, and it gained so much traction that a lot of telcos in other African countries started to also launch it. Exactly. Yeah. So in Ghana, it was launched by a company called MTN. I think sometime in 2010. I remember at that time I was in school and my dad used to send me money through a bus, right? And then eventually there was a service that could help them send me money. So it was really easy for them to just take their phone or like go to like an agent's point and then like send it. The space in Africa has grown substantially. Currently, we account for about 70% of the $1 trillion market in so like Africa. The growth in the number of like mobile wallets has also grown substantially. It grew by 12.7% to about 1.2 billion wallets, right, globally. And Africa has about 43% of that figure, right, which is crazy. And in terms of the global transactions, that grew about 22%, right, to about $7.67 billion, right. And Africa accounts for about 63% of that, right, which is very, very substantial. And that has doubled since 2017.
That's right. Telling that we actually needed this innovation more than any other person.
Yes, it did.
But before we continue,
yes.
Banks have an app on their phone. Is it the same as fintech?
That's a very good question, actually. So historically, banks like to dot all the I's and then cross all the T's, and so they tend to take their time to sort of like innovate, right? I think it's in general. Anytime they have to put out something new, it always takes time because they have to go to the like central bank, they have to seek approval and all of these different things. Yes, yeah. And they are very big organizations, so it takes them a while to just sign off something to like have it built. Also, I think in general, technology just takes a while to like grow within banks. It takes a while for banks to basically adopt technology. I remember I was reading the story of PayPal, and Elon Musk, who is one of their founders, he was working in this bank in Canada, and he had wanted them to make a certain investment, and it took. I mean, the bank didn't do it. It took them such a long time to kind of like get it done. They ended up not even doing it, right, in the end. And that made him see how inefficient banking transactions were. So he basically went on to start X.com, which that was what merged with this other company called Confinity to form PayPal. And he was X'd out of the company, and now he's bought Twitter, called it X.com, which is very interesting. And he I think wants to make it like a payment service as well. But banks have been really, really slow, and startups in general, we're very nimble, we're very fast. We also build technologies that we're able to adapt to the next generation, Gen Z's, millennials, and like young people in general. And also I was reading this book by a guy called Eric Ries. He kind of like defined a startup as something new that is built under conditions of extreme uncertainty. Right, so it's like you're in this space, you're trying to create something new, you kind of don't know whether it would work or so like it wouldn't work. So you kind of have to always push the envelope, right? Yes. So you're trying to innovate, you're trying to do the thing, you're just trying to make it look as different as possible from what's already there. So that's what leads some of these fintech companies to create things that are like truly innovative.
You are into the fintech space. What was the motivation? What inspired you to actually say, okay, I need to start this fintech?
So I was part of this program called MEST. It's a startup training program for people that want to be software entrepreneurs. Okay. They will typically select about 20-30 people every year to join the program. And when you're in, you form teams with other people, and then you start companies, and they invest $100,000, and then you basically go out there and like pursue your big vision. So when I was in the program, I went home to go see my mom, and I saw how she was saving in this group saving scheme. And I was quite intrigued to kind of like see what they were doing. So I asked her about it, and she kind of like gave me like a crash course and all of that. And I was very intrigued. So I went back to MEST, and then I did a deep dive into the space to understand what it was that they were doing. So I realized that there were about 400 million people that were saving $301 billion annually within these informal group saving schemes. So it was interesting. I mean, they were big figures, right? And in the business world, you always want to make sure that there is a market for like whatever you're like trying to build.
Yeah.
And if it's technology, you want to make sure that you're actually building to solve, a real need that people have, and also they basically have the money to like pay for, a certain kind of solution. So I thought that the impact was there, and then there was also a lot of money, right? So we took that idea, made it our capstone project. I think I'm one of the few founders who did not start by thinking I was going to start, a company in fintech. I wasn't thinking of doing something fintech, right? I was just, following where the
wind will take you.
Exactly. So I was like, I was trying to find it, a very core problem in Africa to solve.
And you got your why from your mother.
Exactly.
That's
so that
exciting.
was really good. Yeah. So we got the money. We built it. We got the money from MEST. We went on to build the group savings app. We went from the group savings. Also, the other thing is that startups pivot a lot, and we also iterate a lot. The main thing is to find like a sustainable path to making profits. So you have to pivot. You have to listen to the folks you're like trying to build for.
Okay, Mubarak, this has been exciting. What are some of the challenges that you face as one of the fintech entrepreneurs in the country?
Yeah, so the biggest challenge in the space is actually regulations. A lot of the African countries have done a very good job of creating setting frameworks for fintech companies. I think Ghana is actually, I would say, up there, maybe probably top 3, top 2. We have this thing called the Payment Service Provider License, PSP license, which was launched by the Central Bank of Ghana. So it has like different sort of like categories for different types of fintech companies, from building a simple payments app to launching an e-money platform like MTN, Vodafone Cash, and like Airtel to Go Money. That's the biggest one. I think for us, we started at a time when the framework did not exist, so it took a little bit of time for them to kind of like adapt it to what we were kind of like trying to do. That's the main one. The other one is probably finding product market fit. Okay. So it's the biggest sort of like plague of the startup space, I guess, of any kind of business, right? It's because like startups are built. It's like you're trying to create this new thing. Things are a little bit uncertain. It takes a while to figure out who your actual customer is and whether they can actually pay you, right? And so you have to make sure that whatever you're building is actually fulfilling a very core need, and there's enough money in there. That's the other thing. And I would say finding skilled talents is the other thing. It's difficult, getting people that are very so like skilled, have worked in fintech companies. We don't have a lot of fintech companies in Ghana compared to like other African countries like like Kenya, Nigeria. They have a lot more companies there. They have an entire ecosystem. Right? And then as also in addition to that, they have all this players in the ecosystem who are providing a certain kind of service that you can leverage off of. So if you wanted to do, let's say, digital KYC. Right, when you go to the bank, they fill your forms and everything. I mean, this day and age, you can do that on your phone. So there are like all these services there that you can easily leverage on. In Ghana, we don't have a lot of them. There are some exist, some don't exist. I know there's no open banking platform in Ghana. We don't have banking as a service yet. In Nigeria, if you wanted to launch any fintech startup that has like wallets, virtual cards, there are all these companies there, these fintech companies there that already have the infrastructure built. So all you need to do is to plug in. Exactly. So you just need to have a front end. Exactly. It's good to go. So we have that sort of like challenge. We're having that challenge right now actually. But amongst all of these, regulations is like the biggest one, and that's the most important thing that you should basically do if you want to operate in this fintech space.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you want to start a fintech, the number one thing you have to think about critically is regulatory. Thank you, Mubarak, for having this conversation with us. Before we go for a commercial break, Tech TV is proudly brought to you by Liquid Moly. Liquid Moly is a German company that offers a wide range of car care products. Liquid Moly has the right product for your specific car. For bulk purchases or information, kindly log on to carcareghana.info. We'll be right back.
Hello, welcome to the Auto Tech segment on Tech TV. My name is Deborah Koji. On today's episode, we are going to be talking about Liquid Moly engine oils. Liquid Moly is a German company, manufacturers of lubricants, additives, vehicle care, and workshop products. Liquid Moly has a wide range of oils specific to each car. The function of an engine oil is to lubricate, cool, seal, clean, and protect the engine from corrosion and wear and tear. You can find all these in our Liquid Moly oils. Engine oils differ by viscosity, chemical compositions, and their additive packages. The viscosity is just a property of the oil and not a performance grade. For example, if you take a 5W20 or a 5W30, the W stands for winter, which means it's a multi-grade oil and can be used all year round. The 5W is a viscosity index at a cold start temperature, and the 30 or 40 that follows is the viscosity index at the engine running temperature. The higher the viscosity index, the thicker the oil, and the lower the viscosity index, the thinner the oil. Remember to always use the recommended oil stated by your car manufacturer, or you could also see us to help you choose the right oil. Always remember to lubricate before it's too late. Keep watching Tech TV. I am Deborah Koji. We'll be right back.
Namasa, what is your request?
I was a job to have it to do a job.
I mean, job, me can't in a smoke now, walk off a bucket.
Oh, Massa Pa. Massa, over to worship Mamma now.
Massa, this how, because some enjoy it. And the same can't put pussy.
If you wait, I send a Musia or Mutated.
No.
I'm coming. Look, as a good mechanic, I will always recommend good things for my customers. This is Liquid Moly, German product engine oil.
Sir.
Engine will have the good car anymore, and mechanic should let for me say, D. Now running smoothly. Because of that, you would tofu a crab.
Oh, sir.
Yes. And yet, you know, piston rings, the car is happy to run.
Piston rings?
Yes, you heard me right.
Good.
So if you want to change your engine oil, my brother, I always recommend Liquid Moly, German product, engine oil in your car. Engine oil may be wrong, but if you don't buy the correct one for your car, I'm telling you, please, you are going to spoil your car.
Help me and fix my car for me. Please.
Give me your food. Have that way. Dinner park the moment you change your engine oil. You see, you flatter me. Everybody's running away because of your engine oil.
For bulk purchases and more information, log on to carcareghana.info. Email us on info@woman-ghana.com. Call us on 030-222-5141 or 030-223-0016. Visit the C Woman Ghana showroom across the country.
Liquid Moly, I repeat, lubricate before it's too late. I believe myself.
Whenever we speak about electric or rechargeable cars, all our minds go to Elon Musk and Tesla. Let me put a new thought in your mind today. Welcome to Passion for Tech with me, Mamiaba Amwaminta. Standing by our promise to unearth and bring to you amazing innovations in the country and beyond, today's episode is coming to you from Flash Motors Engineering Limited in Dakuman Kokompe. We will be speaking with an amazing young man with an innovation that will blow your minds. Come with me, let's check him out. Before we get into your craft and the F23, tell us a bit about yourself.
Okay, so my full name, the name that my mom gave me is David Yao Agbedise. So that's my full name. But people call me, or because of the work that I do, my company name is Flash Motors. So people call me by Flash.
Okay.
Yeah,
Flash.
so that is it.
Okay, how did it start, mechanical engineering?
Oh, to be frank, this thing didn't just start just like that, okay? It's a dream that I had, it's a vision that I had, but basically, this is not my main job that I wanted to do before, but, journalism was my vision, what I wanted to do from infancy.
Oh.
You understand me? Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
You wanted to be a journalist?
Sure, because I like the profession, you understand me? Okay. But along the line, I realized that there was no much support, so I needed to divert to this one.
Okay.
You understand me? So I met a master who is a mechanical engineer, so I went to him, then I started learning after school. That's after school. Okay. So I started learning the work, then I graduated. Then I put in my mind that I want to build a car, I want to make a car that will run without engine.
Okay.
You understand me? It's a dream that I have from infancy. Okay. So that's how come this thing is
how the F23 came to be. Okay. Before we get into the technicalities, why is it called F23?
Okay, so this car was finished. Like I finished working, or I built this car up completely in 2023. Okay, that was last year. Okay. So that's why I named, and then my name is Flash Motor. So I just cut off the F.
So the F from Flash.
And
then the year you finally
2023.
Finished. So F23.
F23. Yeah,
okay.
That is it.
Okay, cool. Okay, so tell us about the F23.
Oh, okay. So this F23 that you see over here, it has no engine.
Wow.
Yeah.
It has no engine.
It has no engine. So it's a full electric car. Okay. It runs on only batteries.
Wow.
Yeah, it doesn't have an engine, so it means that it doesn't use fuel.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't use any fuel, either petrol or diesel. No, it doesn't use engine oil.
Okay.
So so I have batteries, pack of batteries that pushes the motor in this car.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how it is.
So by it being powered by batteries, it means it's rechargeable.
Sure, just like a mobile phone.
So did you build all the parts from scratch?
No. The body of the car is not mine. Okay. I bought this body from someone. Okay. So because I had a dream already to build a car that has no engine, so I started from this small car. So I bought the body. Okay, so there was no engine inside. Okay. So I decided to put my system in. Okay. So that I can use it and run it on battery. So the system it's for me.
You built the system?
Yeah, I made the system inside.
Okay, so looking at building the system by yourself and buying the body from someone else, how much would you estimate went into making the F23?
Okay, so I can't be too sure the real amount, but close to or roughly 120,000 Ghana cedis.
120,000
Ghana cedis, yeah. So $12,000, that is it.
This is the $12,000.
Sure.
Well, can we see what's in here? Can we
you want to see what is inside?
Yes.
Okay, it's only batteries.
It's only batteries?
Yeah, only batteries.
I want to see. Let's see it.
You are curious, right?
I am. $12,000.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, so that is it. No engine inside the car, you can see.
Yeah. So this is the system that you built?
Yeah, I have this one is not a real system. I have the main system at the back.
Okay.
Okay.
So
but
these
are the batteries that I pack over here. Okay. This car uses 5 batteries. I have 2 over here and another 3 at the back of the car.
Together with the system that you built?
Yes, that is it. Yes.
Can we see that as well?
You want to see that one too?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go to.
Okay.
Let me show you the system. All right. So here we are now. You can see I show you 2 batteries over
in front,
there,
yeah,
and another 3 batteries over here.
Okay. Making 5.
Making 5, and I have my charger over here.
This is the car's charger.
Where I used to charge the car.
Okay.
And then I don't know if I can show you where I charge it from, the charging port, or you are not interested in seeing.
I mean, I want to see everything.
Okay, let me show you here. Is this here?
Okay.
Yeah. So it is here.
Oh.
Yeah, so it doesn't use fuel, as you can see.
Yeah.
You just plug it in.
And then you charge it. For how long?
It takes up to 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours to be fully charged.
So it needs about 7 to 8 hours to be fully charged?
Yeah, to be fully charged.
And once it's fully charged, what's the distance it can go?
It can cover about 100 kilometers.
Wow.
Yes.
On an 8-hour charge, full battery?
Yes, full battery.
And what's it?
The top speed is 60 kilometers per hour. 60 kilometers per
hour.
Sure.
Cool. Okay, so this is a prototype.
Sure, this is a prototype.
Can we drive it?
Sure, you can drive.
On the highway or?
On the highway, I'm telling you.
So we can go
sure,
drive
sure,
it on the
sure.
N1?
Why not?
Okay, let's do that.
All right, so that's it. Let's get it in. Okay. Yeah.
So you've started it?
Sure. The English is on. So I have a battery, 80% battery right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be 100 at full.
Okay, so if it's at full, it's 10 bars.
100, yeah, 10 bars.
Okay.
Okay, because I used 8, so 2 drop off, so it remains with 8 bars.
Yeah, so we are like 80%.
Sure, 80%, yes.
Okay. And I don't see any gears, so how do you...
Oh, okay, so I'll show you here. You know, I have my gear knob over here, and this is the gear control, okay? Oh. I have my drive over here, and I have my reverse over here. Okay. So, as soon as I turn it here, then my leg is on the brake, then I press the accelerator, the car should move.
The car should move.
Sure. You hear no noise, there's no noise, so just like this. As you can see, the car is moving.
So every time you are driving, you hold it.
No, I put it down. It's because I want to show you that side. As I said earlier, this is a prototype, so I'm modifying things on it.
Okay.
Until I get to the final stage. The main motive is to start modifying people's combustible engine, turning them into electric.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is me being driven in a complete electric car. There is so much potential, so much untapped potential in the country. So many people doing amazing things in the tech space. All they need is a little push or maybe even a big push. So if you're an investor and you're watching this, come and invest. This brings us to the end of the episode. This has been Tech TV. I am Mamiaba Amwaminta. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms at TechTV Network. Catch you same time next week. Bye.